Hello everyone and welcome back to this YouTube channel where I showcase the most incredible and luxurious possessions of footballers. We're going to look at some of the world's most expensive items that football players have purchased with their enormous incomes today. These football stars are known to live it up, from mansions to vehicles to private jets and boats. Let's dive right into it. Number 1. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is a well-known French player who enjoys video games, particularly Fortnite. He even showed off his celebration imitating a Fortnite character in the World Cup 2018 celebrations. Childish, right? Not according to Griezmann. In his home, he has a specially designed gaming room with a huge screen, a PlayStation 5, a chair, and a headset. Super Mario Bros. 3 and The Legend of Zelda are just a couple of the rare and antique video games he owns in his collection. The worth of his gaming room is reportedly around $200,000. Antoine signed a $145 million deal in 2019, and he couldn't keep himself from treating himself to splurging. His treat had to be exclusive to him, so he went out and spent $500,000 on this. Antoine caught one of the iciest and rarest watches in the entire world, a Rolex Rainbow Daytona. This masterpiece came with a 36 baguette cut rainbow sapphire bezel and 56 brilliant cut diamonds, but hey, $400,000 for a watch. At least Antoine could show it off. Number 2. Mario Balotelli. The Italian striker is well known for leading an expensive life and engaging in careless spending. In Manchester, he once lost $500,000 in just 6 hours at a casino. Also, he spent $250,000 on a camouflage Bentley Continental GT that was personalized with his initials and shirt number. He also owns a Lamborghini Aventador and a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, both valued at $320,000. Parking fines. It began when Mario agreed to a $31 million contract with Manchester City. The player also has a sizable sum of money in his bank account. He spent it on a Maserati and Bentley Continental GT, each costing $250,000. But the cars themselves were not a costly issue. Mario was a typical citizen who abided by the law by parking in appropriate spots, according to speed restrictions, and so on. Yet his millions of riches ultimately turned him into a beast. Mario had this odd realization that he was a well-known football player. Even the police were unable to advise him on what to do. Thus, when Mario drives his Bentley or Maserati to the eateries near your mother's house, he simply parks and drives in whichever spot he decides is best for him. Yet, notice how the police don't give a damn about who he was or why he was significant. So they would issue him a ticket every time he parked in this manner. His penalties totaled $500,000 in all. Mario didn't learn any lessons from this, so we kept repeating it, which resulted in 27 arrests for his car. It ought to be a record. He eventually became wary of returning his automobile after every lunch. Mario decided to fix the car one day. He then distributed it to his friends and instructed them to pick him up whenever they went somewhere. Number 3. Jerome Boateng. The German defender is a fan of luxury cars and owns a fleet of them, such as a Mercedes SLS AMG worth $200,000, a Lamborghini Aventador worth $400,000, and a Ferrari 458 Italia worth $230,000. He also has a passion for fashion and has a clothing line called BOA. Boateng has an affinity for diamonds, it seems, based on his spending. He also owns a pair of diamond-encrusted Beats by Dre headphones worth $25,000. Jerome ventured outside and acquired some of the iciest, freezing jewelry ever. A handmade Audemars Piguet worth $100,000 with 30-carat stones and a diamond bezel. 3 chains with Cuban links, each covered in VVS diamonds. His treasurer, after this purchase, gave him a large white gold chain worth $200,000, covered with 1,000 diamonds as a birthday present. Number 4. David Beckham. One of the most well-known and wealthy football players of all time is the former England captain. His worldwide real estate holdings include a $33 million villa in Los Angeles, a $22 million Miami penthouse, and a $40 million London property. He also has a fleet of vehicles, which includes an Aston Martin DB7, a Bentley Mulsanne, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom drop-dead coupe. But 2 of his collected cars trumps all the rest. At a starting price of $300,000, the Rolls-Royce Wraith is one of his most expensive acquisitions. The car can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 4.4 seconds and features a V12 engine with 600 horsepower. The second car, a Range Rover Autobiography, which cost $300,000, is also estimated to be one of his most expensive cars yet. This off-roader has an aluminium body and costs approximately as much as a Lamborghini Gallardo LP564 Spider Performante, one of the fastest vehicles in the world. Number 5. Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese hero, who is often regarded as the greatest footballer in history, has the priciest possessions as evidence: Bugatti La Voiture Noire 2. In 2019, it is claimed that Cristiano Ronaldo spent $18.6 million on this one-of-a-kind vehicle. It is modeled after the iconic Type 57 SC Atlantic by Bugatti, of which only 4 were ever produced. It features a 16-cylinder engine and is capable of 420 km/h at top speeds. He is the only person in the world to own an $18 million Bugatti La Voiture Noire. In addition, he owns a Bugatti Veyron and a Bugatti Chiron. Additionally, he has a private jet that cost him $32 million and has a capacity of over 12 people. Number 6. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has another expensive addition that makes this list. In addition to pushing the physical limits of his body, Ronaldo also pushes the boundaries of technology, making him one of the best soccer players in history. Ronaldo bought a performance-enhancing mouthguard out of curiosity because no other player had ever worn one. Ronaldo has been using a mouthguard that helps him balance better and build stronger muscles. It appears that this mouthguard aids in the even distribution of his energy throughout his entire body because it properly lines up his jaw with his skull and chest. Ronaldo has been dominating with that $130,000 item back in 2010, and ever since, the game has advanced significantly. Just take a look at this. It's impossible to contest the possibility that it may have given him superpowers at the time it cost him $130,000. Number 7. Neymar Jr. One of the most paid footballers in the world, the Brazilian superstar enjoys purchasing upscale goods. He owns a $10 million mansion with a tennis court, helipad, gym, and spa in Rio de Janeiro. Additionally, he has an $8 million boat and a $15 million private plane that he's purchased. NFTs. Let's talk about something Neymar purchased that isn't even useful to him. It all began when PSG agreed to use cryptocurrency to help launch the team's special edition NFTs. Neymar had to join the trend even though he initially questioned what the hell an NFT was. After seeing people making millions with them, he thus bought a Bored Ape NFT as his first buy in January 2022. Other athletes and celebrities went bonkers as soon as he tweeted it out and revealed his new profile picture, since it wasn't just any photo. It cost Neymar $481,000. Yet, only a few months later, Neymar, who was just getting started, purchased another $570,000 Ape NFT. Number 8. Lionel Messi. As a professional footballer, Lionel Messi is in the pinnacle of his career and is also quite wealthy. In addition to earning $41 million a year, he also has an amazing vehicle collection that is estimated to be worth $50 million. A Scaglietti-built Ferrari 335 S Spider. This unusual and vintage vehicle was purportedly purchased by Lionel Messi in 2016 for $35 million, making it the most expensive vehicle ever to be sold at auction. In the 1950s, it was ridden by great race car drivers including Stirling Moss and Wolfgang von Trips. He also owns a Lightning McQueen toy car made for public release in Japan and Germany, but not elsewhere because of its licensing issues. It's valued at around $2 million. Number 9. Kaká. We're all aware that the former Brazilian international enjoys the finest things in life because he has one of the most luxurious residences in Madrid. Also, he has a stunning jet with a top capacity of 9 people and a cruise speed of 478 miles per hour. Cessna Citation CJ3 Plus. Kaká is the owner of a private jet, a £5.7 million Cessna Citation CJ3 Plus. It is one of the more fashionable boats available and has a range of 2,040 nautical miles. In the event of an emergency, it even features a completely computerized autopilot system that offers safety and dependability. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this video interesting and engaging. Do you agree with how these footballers spend their money on some of the most extravagant things in the world? Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.